Hello there, my sleepy fellows, ready for a peaceful journey tonight. I'm grateful you've joined me in this quiet space as we prepare to wander through the calm and enchanting lands of Middle-earth. Let this story be a soft comfort to you as the day's thoughts drift away and the gentle tales of the Shire begin. Tonight's story will be a gentle stroll through the Shire, unveiling bits of Hobbit lore and uncovering mysteries that have long been held in quiet places. Together, we'll follow in the steps of a curious hobbit, discovering some of the Shire's most special secrets, stories that have soothed hobbit hearts for many ages. So, as you settle in, prepare to enter a world where enchantment of Middle-earth comes alive, guiding you gently into the calm of the night. If you're enjoying this tranquil passage into Middle-earth, feel free to support our journey by leaving a note, sharing your thoughts, or staying connected for more stories like these. As evening settles over the Shire, the hills take on a soft hue under the sky, blending colors of lavender and twilight blue. The glow of candlelight shines from round windows in hobbit homes, giving the night a cozy warmth. There is a feeling of rest in the air, a kind of calm that only evening brings, with the gentle sounds of nature humming softly. Perhaps you can picture the trees swaying slightly in the evening breeze, or imagine the faint rustling of leaves as creatures of the night begin their own quiet rituals. Take a deep breath, allowing the peace of this setting to fill you. Release any lingering thoughts or distractions and settle into the comfort of a story woven from Middle-earth's most cherished lore. Tonight, we'll explore some hidden wonders of the Shire, tales that have been held close by hobbits through the ages. Relax and allow this story to guide you gently toward rest and calm. Our tale begins with a hobbit named Olin Greenhill, a figure known throughout the Shire for his friendliness and an easy smile that spreads warmth to those around him. Olin is a gentle soul, often found tending to his garden or sharing light-hearted stories with friends by the fireside. His laughter carries a warmth that brings others close, and his gaze often has a far-off look, as if he's watching something beyond the horizon, something magical. Although he is fond of simple comforts, Olin has a small glimmer of mystery about him that sets him apart. While most hobbits are content to spend their evenings close to home, Olin is known to wander off just as the sky begins to darken and stars begin to show. Neighbors might imagine he's out gathering mushrooms or enjoying the peace of the Shire, but those who know him well sense there's more to it. They whisper quietly, wondering where Olin might go at night and what he could be searching for. His quiet ventures into the twilight stir the imaginations of young hobbits who gaze in wonder as he disappears into the evening mist. As he leaves his home, the familiar hills of the Shire stretch out before him, softened by the dusk. The cool air carries a blend of earth and wildflowers, grounding Olin as he begins his journey. Far off, the soothing song of a nightingale joins the sounds of evening, filling the night with music. Tonight, he feels a quiet thrill, sensing that perhaps tonight he'll discover a hidden piece of the Shire's ancient secrets. Olin's daily life in the Shire is one of quiet simplicity, much like the lives of his fellow hobbits. Each morning, he rises with the sun, greeting the day with a steaming cup of tea and a gentle stroll around his garden. He spends his afternoons tending to his plants, talking to the birds, and exchanging pleasantries with neighbors who pass by his tidy hobbit hole. In the evenings, he settles by the fire with a book of old tales or listens to the whispered stories of friends who gather to share news and laughter. To any observer, Olin lives a life of contentment and routine, the same as any hobbit would. But as night begins to fall, there is a quiet spark of excitement that flickers in his eyes, a look that speaks of secrets and hidden wonders. For many nights, Olin has been preparing for something, a journey, a quest of sorts, though it seems to be one only he understands. He gathers small items here and there, slipping a weathered notebook into his coat pocket, tucking a sprig of rosemary behind his ear, as if each little detail is part of a ritual known only to him. He moves through his preparations with an unhurried grace, savoring each step as though aware that his journey through the Shire holds more meaning than meets the eye. As dusk settles over the Shire, casting soft shadows over the fields and hedgerows, Olin sets out quietly, his steps as gentle as the night breeze that rustles through the trees. The world around him feels alive with subtle magic. The trees seem to whisper, the air hums with a quiet energy, and the familiar path he takes each night feels like it's leading him somewhere new, somewhere hidden from everyday eyes. The grass beneath his feet is cool, and the scent of dew mingles with the fragrance of the earth, grounding him with each step he takes deeper into the night. And yet, there is something else in the air, something otherworldly. As he walks along the winding path, faint glimmers of light begin to appear in the distance. They dance like fireflies, casting a gentle glow that illuminates the way forward. Olin pauses to take in the sight, the soft lights reflecting in his eyes as he marvels at their beauty. They seem to beckon him, inviting him to follow, to discover the mystery that lies beyond the familiar. The night is filled with distant sounds too, the soft chirping of crickets, the gentle hoot of an owl perched high in an ancient oak, and somewhere far off, the faint melody of a flute drifting through the trees. With each step, Olin feels the mystery deepening around him. His heart beats in rhythm with the quiet pulse of the Shire, sensing a deeper connection to the land he calls home. He moves forward with reverence, as if every leaf, every stone holds a story of its own. The Shire, so peaceful and ordinary in the light of day, transforms under the cover of night, revealing hints of ancient paths and hidden relics, as though the land itself is whispering secrets meant only for those who listen closely. Olin's mind wanders to the old tales he's endured, stories of hidden doors, enchanted glades, and forgotten treasures. He recalls the words of the oldest hobbits, who spoke of magical places that can only be found in the quiet hours, places that reveal themselves only to those who carry a heart full of wonder. Each detail heightens his sense of curiosity, and he feels that he's drawing closer to something rare and precious. A piece of Shire lore that has been waiting patiently to be uncovered. As Olin continues his gentle journey under the quiet cover of night, each step brings him further into the heart of the Shire, where every leaf, stone, and whisper seems to carry a story of its own. Guided by the glimmering lights that dance softly along the path, he notices something unexpected. A narrow, winding trail that appears almost as if it has materialized just for him. As if the night itself has decided to share one of its well-guarded secrets. The path feels strangely inviting, calling to Olin like an old friend, and with a deep breath and a heart filled with quiet anticipation, he steps onto it. The trail weaves gently through the trees, eventually leading him to an ancient oak whose towering branches stretch wide over a small clearing. In the soft silver glow of moonlight, Olin spots a curious sight. A tiny, moss-covered door nestled within the roots of the grand tree. The sight is enough to steal his breath. It's precisely as the old hobbits had described in the tales he grew up with, a hidden door that reveals itself only when the world is cloaked in night's gentle embrace. Reverently, he reaches out and traces the delicate carvings etched upon the door, feeling each groove under his fingertips. The markings, though faded by time, still tell a story of their own, a tale written long ago by hands that cherished the secrets of the Shire. Gathering his courage, Olin carefully pushes the door open, revealing a small chamber within, lit only by the faint glow of starlight that seeps in through tiny cracks. He steps inside, and the air, cool and rich with the scent of earth and aged wood, fills his lungs, grounding him in the moment. His eyes adjust, and he begins to see the contents of the room, a collection of relics, each one a link to a time long past. There are small figurines carved from wood, weathered maps etched with ancient paths, and a set of delicate parchments filled with sketches and notes. Every item seems to hold a story, a history that feels both familiar and mysterious. As he moves slowly around the chamber, Olin's attention is drawn to a small, worn journal resting on a shelf. The leather cover is softened by age, and the pages, though yellowed, are filled with neat handwriting and thoughtful sketches. With gentle hands, he opens it, carefully turning the pages. Each entry reveals insights into the Shire's hidden history, a collection of stories, secrets, and legends that have been safeguarded over generations. He finds himself drawn deeply into the words of the Hobbit who once held this journal, feeling as if they're sharing whispers of the past with him across time. A sense of awe settles over him, along with a feeling of kinship with the Hobbit who had walked the Shire long before him. Olin realizes that he, too, has become part of this hidden legacy, a piece of the Shire's lore. The secrets he is uncovering are not meant to be possessions or treasures. They are pieces of wisdom, fragments of a world that values simplicity and quiet understanding. They remind him that the Shire's beauty lies not just in its green hills or cozy hobbit holes, but also in the quiet strength and resilience of its people. As he closes the journal and carefully places it back on the shelf, he feels a calm satisfaction, a sense of purpose that is both grounding and uplifting. The mysteries he has uncovered tonight belong not only to the Shire, but also to him. They are gifts passed down by hobbits who saw beauty in the unremarkable, in the quiet places, in the stories that often go unheard. Standing in the glow of this hidden chamber, Olin feels a connection to the Shire that goes beyond words, something deeper, a bond that roots him firmly in the land he calls home. Stepping back into the open air, he gazes up at the sky, the stars twinkling gently above, as if acknowledging the quiet journey he's undertaken. The mystery of the Shire, he realizes, is not something to be solved or unraveled. It is a part of the land, a part of each hobbit who walks these familiar paths. Feeling fulfilled and deeply at peace, Olin knows that he has touched something sacred tonight. With a grateful heart, he turns to make his way home, carrying the Shire's secrets gently within him, a treasure that he will hold close and honor. As Olin continues along the path, a soft, lilting melody drifts through the trees, carried by a gentle breeze. It feels like a whisper from an old friend, a tune woven with peace and memories. Following the sound, he soon finds himself in a moonlit glade, a circle of starlight pooling upon the ground. In the center of the clearing sits an elegant figure, a tall, graceful elf with silver hair that catches the moon's glow, playing a small, intricately carved harp. The music fills the air with a calm that settles into Olin's heart, as if he's found a place of belonging, a hidden corner of Middle-earth reserved for those who listen closely. The elf looks up as Olin approaches, a gentle smile playing upon his lips, as if he has been waiting. With a slight nod, he gestures for Olin to sit beside him, and the hobbit, feeling both awe and a natural sense of peace, settles onto the grass. The elf introduces himself as Thalion, a wanderer from Rivendell who has come to the Shire to honor the lore of this ancient land. His voice is smooth and quiet, filled with a wisdom that reaches far beyond his words. Thalion's presence brings with it a sense of timelessness, as though the glade exists outside of ordinary time, a place where stories linger and memories wait to be remembered. They share stories, first in soft tones, then with growing excitement as they find common ground between the elf's long travels and the hobbit's simple life. Thalion tells Olin of places beyond the Shire, of the golden woods of Lothlorien, where trees shimmer in the light of day, and of the distant shores of the Grey Havens, where ships glide gracefully toward the western sea, carrying their passengers to lands unknown. He speaks of hidden valleys and sparkling rivers, each tale woven with wonder, yet told with a calm reverence that lets the beauty of his words speak gently. Olin listens intently, his imagination painting pictures of the realms Thalion describes. Each story seems to awaken a part of him, stirring something deep within. A feeling that the Shire, though quiet and humble, is connected to these grand places and through a shared spirit. The elf's tales are rich with folklore and ancient wisdom, yet they feel as natural and comforting as the soft glow of candlelight on a quiet evening in the Shire. When it's Olin's turn, he shares his own small tales of hobbit life, the simple magic of the Shire, the peace of quiet evenings, the way the hills seem to hum with life as the sun sets. Thalion listens with sincere interest, his eyes shining as he learns of the beauty within hobbit customs. He seems to understand that the true magic of the Shire lies not in grandeur, but in the ordinary, in the small traditions that hobbits hold dear. Together, they speak of how these different lands, from Rivendell to the Shire, are bound by a love for the past, a reverence for traditions, and a quiet respect for the world all around them. In a hushed tone, Thalion tells Olin of a hidden glen within the misty mountains, a place known only to a few, a circle of ancient stones where Middle-earth's oldest songs are said to dwell. On certain nights, he explains, the stars align above the stones, casting beams of light that bring the carvings to life. Each stone bears the stories of a world older than memory, a world that remembers the first beings who walked these lands. His words are quiet, as though he is revealing a truth both powerful and fragile. The elf story fills Olin with a gentle awe, a sense of wonder that feels like the soft touch of dawn on the hills of the Shire. Olin feels a quiet yearning to see this place someday, though he knows it is a journey he may never make. Still, just hearing of it fills him with gratitude, for he knows that Middle-earth is full of places beyond imagining, places that hold the stories and spirit of those who came before. It reminds him of the beauty in the world, both seen and unseen, and deepens his appreciation for the Shire's own humble charm. As the first light of dawn begins to soften the night, Thalion rises, his harp in hand, and bids Olin farewell with a gentle bow. There is a promise in his gaze, a sense that they may cross paths again, perhaps in some quiet moment under the stars. Before disappearing into the morning mist, Thalion shares one last story, a legend of how the Shire came to be a land blessed with peace, a story of kindness and wisdom that resonates deeply with Olin. With a slight nod, the elf steps back, fading into the trees as if he were never there, leaving only the memory of his presence. Olin stands alone in the clearing, feeling as though he has touched something timeless. The glade is quiet now, but he senses that it holds a memory of their meeting, the gentle echo of harp strings still lingering in the air. Slowly, he turns to make his way home, his heart filled with a sense of connection to Middle-earth that reaches beyond his beloved Shire. The encounter has been a gift, one that he will carry with him always, a memory woven with peace, wonder, and a newfound understanding of the beauty that surrounds him. As he walks along the familiar path back to his Hobbit hole, he feels a bond with Middle-earth's landscapes, a bond that stretches from the hills of the Shire to the towering mountains and golden woods he has only heard of. He feels grateful to be a part of this world, knowing that its secrets and stories are within him now, a gentle reminder of the quiet magic that lies hidden, waiting for those with the heart to find it. As Olin approaches the familiar hills of the Shire, he feels a deep warmth blossoming within him, a quiet fulfillment that spreads through his heart and settles into a peaceful calm. The events of the night, the hidden door, the ancient relics, and his encounter with Thalion have filled his spirit with a contentment he hadn't known was missing. For the first time, he feels truly connected to the Shire in a way that goes beyond mere affection. He feels as if he has touched its very essence. In the gentle silence of dawn, he pauses at the crest of a hill, looking out over his homeland as the first rays of sunlight begin to brush the landscape in soft shades of gold. Reflecting on his journey, Olin comes to understand that the mystery he sought was never about finding grand treasures or uncovering powerful secrets. Instead, he realizes that his journey has given him something far more precious, a deep connection to the Shire's soul, to its timeless beauty, and to the legacy of hobbits who have cherished this land long before him. The hidden lore he uncovered isn't meant to be possessed or claimed. It's a part of the Shire itself, woven into its fields, its hills, and the lives of those who have walked these paths. The Shire's secrets, he understands now, are gifts meant to be felt, to be cherished quietly, rather than proclaimed or held tightly. With each step back toward home, Olin feels more at peace, more grounded in who he is and where he belongs. This journey has shown him that he is not merely a resident of the Shire, but a part of its living history, a link in a chain of hobbits who have loved and honored this land. Each discovery he made tonight, each story that he touched, is a piece of that legacy, a reminder of the quiet strength and beauty that lies within the simple life of a hobbit. And as he walks, he feels a deep sense of gratitude for this insight, for the knowledge that he is connected to something greater than himself. As he arrives at his hobbit hole, he steps inside with a sense of calm purpose. He carefully places the small journal and the carved figures from the hidden chamber on his mantle, arranging them with care so that they may remind him of the journey he took and the truths he discovered. Sitting by his hearth, Olin lets the warmth of the fire wrap around him, feeling its gentle heat seep into his bones. He closes his eyes for a moment, silently thanking the Shire, the stars, and the friends he met along the way for guiding him on this path, for opening his heart to the quiet beauty and wisdom that had been waiting for him all along. There is a new sense of peace in his heart, a feeling that he has found something he didn't even realize he was searching for, a place within the Shire's story, a place where he belongs. This journey has shown him the value of simple wonders, the beauty in unassuming moments, and the joy that comes from being connected to something as enduring and magical as Middle-earth itself. Olin sits quietly, allowing these feelings to settle within him, savoring each one with the same gentle care he brings to his garden, knowing that they will stay with him, guiding him through future days and nights. As the morning light begins to brighten the sky outside, Olin takes a deep breath, feeling the weight of the night's discoveries settle into his bones in a way that feels both grounding and light. He is at peace, knowing that the Shire's secrets are safe within him, treasures that need no possession or acclaim. These are stories meant to be carried gently, memories to be honored and shared when the time is right, when the quiet of night falls again, and others seek comfort in the tales of old. With a final look at the relics on his mantle, Olin feels a deep contentment, knowing that he has become, in his own way, a keeper of the Shire's legacy. He will continue to live as he always has, but now he will do so with a greater understanding of what it means to belong, to be part of the Shire's heart. He understands that there may be other journeys, other nights when he will feel the call of hidden places. But for now, he is content to be here, at home, wrapped in the gentle warmth of the life he loves. And as he rests, he feels a comforting presence settle around him, a peace that echoes the Shire's own gentle beauty, as though the land itself has acknowledged his journey, offering him a place within its quiet embrace. With a soft smile and a heart full of warmth, Olin closes his eyes, drifting off into a peaceful sleep as the sun rises over the Shire, casting light over a world that feels just a little more magical than before. And so, our journey with Olin through the quiet wonders of the Shire gently draws to a close. Together, we have wandered beneath the starlit sky, discovering secrets hidden in the peaceful heart of Middle-earth, a place where beauty lives quietly among the rolling hills, in the laughter of friends, and in the gentle warmth of a hearth's glow. Perhaps you too feel the same peace that Olin felt, a soft comfort that reaches into the spirit, reminding us all of the simple joys that await those who slow down to notice. Tonight, we have walked beside a humble hobbit whose heart led him to quiet wonders, to meetings with old friends, and to the enduring magic of the Shire. Olin's journey, though modest in its steps, unfolded with mysteries and gentle discoveries, showing us that adventure can live in the most unassuming places. The hidden lore of the Shire has been shared, its whispers now woven into the night, a story kept safe within the land. The beauty of Middle-earth is in its simplicity, a harmony that speaks to the heart with an unspoken understanding that all are welcome here, part of this peaceful world. As you rest, I invite you to let yourself carry this peace with you, allowing the calm and comfort of the Shire to fill your dreams. Picture those soft green hills under the gentle light of dawn, with the quiet murmur of brooks winding through the countryside, and the stars above always watching over this ancient land. Feel the presence of Middle-earth around you, a gentle embrace that invites you to relax, to be at ease, to feel the comfort of a world filled with shared stories and simple wonders. Let the tranquility of the Shire settle over you like a warm blanket, easing you into a peaceful sleep. Imagine the glow of a quiet hearth, the soft whispers of the wind, and the tender rustling of leaves in the trees. Feel the presence of Middle-earth surrounding you, protecting you as you drift deeper into rest, a place where dreams are calm, filled with scenes of beauty and gentle memories. Thank you for joining this journey, dear traveler. May the spirit of Middle-earth carry you through the night, filling your dreams with warmth, peace, and wonder. Sleep well, and know that these tales will always be here, ready to guide you back to the Shire whenever you seek rest and comfort. May your dreams be filled with calm, and may the magic of Middle-earth be with you as you drift into slumber. Good night.